Hello, it's Helen from Authentic Awareness of You with this week's tarot card reading for the week of the 31st to the 6th of September. So, let's see what's happening for us this week. And this week I'm using the Steampunk Tarot deck. So the Monday and Tuesday energy surrounding us this week, we have the Four of Pentacles. So Pentacles can be about money and work and very practical matters. And the Four is telling us we have got some sense of stability and security happening. And as you can see with this, it looks like this lady's, putting money into a money box there. So you're trying to build even a sense of security or safety or a foundation where you perhaps even feel supported in. And the Pentacles, it certainly can be about work, money, your material world, your environment. And now what is the card of knowing that in this, particularly with this deck, it could be a sense you're working towards something to give you those things, and you're building on to either areas of your work or your money or your home. You're adding something to this, so you have a feeling of either feeling secure or safe, something more solid, having a solid foundation for you. We might just move on to the next card and see what that's kind of telling us. Now, but sticking with the Four of Pentacles, it can often mean a sense of feeling a little bit stagnant or stuck. You may not be open to new things coming your way. You can be quite closed off sometimes when the Four of Pentacles comes along. But working with this deck, this is a much more open feeling. As you can see, it's like there's an opening at the top of that box there. There's only so many books on the shelf, so there's room for more things to actually come in. So this might be an indication that, with whatever clearing and releasing you've been doing, you are now making room for more things to actually come into your life, which will actually help build you up. And in a sense, this can be a bit of a power card as well. You may feel as if you are getting back on track, or even stepping up into your power a little bit more. But this feels a little bit small, but it's a sense of building onto. Okay, so let's see what the Wednesday and Thursday energy is surrounding us for this week. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So that's a really beautiful card to have after that one. And as you know, all aces are about new beginnings. So this can certainly be new beginnings coming your way in areas of, feeling better. It's about your spirit. It's about your intention. It's your creative outlet. So this feels quite strong as well. It's a new beginning coming through. And there's lots of light coming through. So you may, when Wednesday and Thursday come, you may, really feel as if you're, starting to get on top of things. You may start to feel that, yes, things are actually growing, things are actually changing, and things are kind of turning out the way you perhaps would like them to. So this is a card of new beginnings. And probably just overall feeling better about things. As you can see, the clouds are parting. There's light coming through. So you may sort of start to feel some success, or that everything perhaps is going to be okay. But remember, it is just the very beginning of it. So it might just be an inkling of a feeling you get. And this could certainly be an inkling of a creative idea, or something creative you want to pursue. So it's something new that's coming in, but it is kind of just the start of it, which is kind of nice after the Four, because you have the room now to perhaps actually do that, because you have the space to actually help you grow some more. So when we come to the weekend, your Friday, Saturday, Sunday card, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So none of these cards are major arcana cards. They're kind of everyday stuff, daily things. And the Six there again is about, stability, and it is about security, and it also is about, it is having balance in your life. As you can see, she's balancing out the scales there, and she's got some helpers there. So this can be the card of being generous, or generosity being shown to you. It all certainly is the card of, sharing, certainly sharing, and that can be money, it can be your time, it can be material things as well. It also is, you've moved on a little bit. So I sometimes, when I see the Six of Pentacles, it's that sometimes, do you have enough time and energy and skills and everything to give and to share with people? So I guess we're kind of asking, make sure that you feel quite in balance, you feel relatively stable. Do you have enough time to do everything that you kind of want to do? So the six is, it's kind of, balancing things out. The main thing I look at when I look at this card, it is about balancing things out. Trying to weigh everything up that you're actually doing. So if you've been feeling like you've been really busy, and you feel like you really need to get back into balance with your life, so you have time to do either more things or do the things that you really want to do, you might find on the weekend comes along that it's be aware of how much time you're giving to people or situations. You know what I mean? Even with your spending, am I spending too much? If I do spend too much now, will I have enough to do later? So it's got this real sense of really balancing things out. So things are more kind of orderly, secure, and perhaps even stable for you. So now this, because we've got Pentacle cards, it is about, work, money, practical matters. But there is a new energy coming through. So you may start to feel a new feeling or a new energy or a new idea start to come through in the middle of this for you to actually start to build on. It feels like this is a card of, this reading's kind of wanting more in your life, but getting there again back to a more balanced, stable, even place to help you actually do that. And this does feel like you may be able to actually achieve something this week. It may only be small, but don't worry about that. That's a good thing, because it means that you're slowly kind of getting back into a place of equilibrium, and where things can feel a little bit more balanced and stable for you, because it feels quite stable. But there is a new energy coming through. There is something new that could certainly pop up around the Wednesday and the Thursday for you, which will give you that little bit of a boost, and a little bit of a boost, and that will help you sort of kind of feel better as you move along. So quite kind of a nice week. It may have a little bit of work involved, because we are talking about the Pentacles, which is about your work and practical application to everything that you do. But overall, it will give you new creative energy, or even perhaps a new start could possibly come your way. So we might leave it there now. So thank you so much for watching, for your likes and your comments, and have a wonderful week, and we shall talk to you next week.